Wow. I have absolutely no idea. It says camera's not available, but yet it says I'm running it. So I wonder, can you hear me, or can you hear me and see me? Man, I'm talking. I just need to know, can you hear me? Can you see me? Because I'm not sure, is that lit up or is that just silver? You can hear me and see me. You can hear me and see me. Okay. And it says that my Logitech is not even working. Camera not available. We detect your camera is either disconnected or being used by another application. So that's what it was doing earlier with the live. So are you still in messages on the other one, Vanessa? Can you tell everybody to go to the new one? Wow. I think I'm really being messed with here. Hear me and see me, but it says So, okay, Vanessa, if you can see me live right now, how many fingers do I have up? You're supposed to put it in the chat. Okay, are you still able to chat on the other live? Tell everybody to come to a new live. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just jump ship. I would jump ship too. I'm going to try something really quick. Don't jump ship. Okay, hold on. I know you can still see me, but I'm going to my creator studio. Okay, so right now, Little Hustlers live. So, hang on. We can hang out and I can show you, and then when they come back, I can show them. I got hacked. Okay, hey all, I got hacked. Hang out here, and then when you're done, you can come on back over for the haul. I'm sorry about everything, guys. Hey, Caroline. Look at her writing her thank you notes like a pro. My computer got hacked. Someone was controlling my mouse and going through things. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yes, I do. We do handwritten thank you cards for every purchase. So these are the ones that go out to the girls. It says,
No.
I had to shut down.
It doesn't matter what goes to what, but that one, and then, holy crap, I need to order some like now. That's it. Crazy. I burned through 100 guys in like a month. You had to shut down and restart and go ahead. I'm going to do all of it. Okay, cool.
How do you spell business?
USI NESS.
Okay.
Yep, period.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Kelly got hacked. Still alive, which is cool. I'll be for a while. Okay. Yeah, she wanted to do a live shipping video. Very good. Nice cursive show. You already said the name, Mike. Okay.
Okay. So that's what's going on there. And hi, Timmy. Sorry about that, baby. I wasn't trying to ignore anyone. I'm just going to go ahead and do my haul and everything for everybody that's here right now. And then we're going to do it for the people later. So I'm good. I'm so sorry. Metalhead is here. I'm so sorry for everything. What's going on, Alexis? You guys, Metalhead online, she sometimes does spur of the moment auctions and stuff too on things. Yeah, my computer got hacked, Alexis, and they were moving my mouse and going through my files and stuff. So, oh, I'm sorry your kitty's sick, Kim. I had to completely shut down and bring it back up. And right now I need to update my Kaspersky virus protection, and I'll be doing that today. I'm going to do my jewelry haul if you want to watch that. Yeah, Vanessa, I'm a little uneasy about it. Oh, go Mardi Gras. Yeah, I have to do all of that. That really freaked me out. Either I got hacked or there was a spirit with me, which I don't put beside, because I do believe in that. Yeah, it was controlling my mouse. But anyway, okay, we're going to start this haul. 5th time's a charm, right? So here we go. Thank you to everyone who has stayed, come back, tolerated, and everything. I have so much stuff that I'm doing drafts on sitting out. Okay. So the first place I went to, I think, was St. Luke's. And see, this is my first live chat. It's still going. It's like paused. I can type in here, leave here, and please join my new live chat. I got hacked. Let me sign out of that. Bum, ba, bum. It's still showing that. Okay. So if I go here to my channel, yep, I'm live here. Oh my God, I was hacked or Spirit was here. One of the two. Okay. I'm going to hurry. Oh, that will be so much fun, Jameson's Closet. I want to know all about it. Call me later. I'll send you my phone number. Okay. Here's the first thing I got. My phone is, I did turn it off. I know I'm being rude. Sorry. So, like I said, they had expensive things and they had cheap things. And I got these. I got 5 of them, different patterns, and they were 50 cents a piece. The resale value on them is not that bad. However, I may just keep them for myself. They're called Thompson's China microwave and dishwasher safe, but they're called the Floral Garden. But they were in great condition, 50 cents a piece. Now on to the jewelry. I'm going to show you the most stunning pieces first. Okay, guys. Where's my Black Beauty? Where's Black Beauty? Oh, she's right here. I picked up, and again, I paid up for these, but I picked this up. And these are glass. The colored is plastic, and anything that's the gold is glass. So there's a lot of glass in here throughout. But I got this necklace that was absolutely beautiful. I had to get it. It was gorgeous. And I got a bracelet, you guys, that goes with it. It matches it so pretty. I think, anyway. I think this, maybe that doesn't look like it on camera, but it goes really, I think it goes really pretty with it. And these are the painted shell, but they're heavy. There's weight to this. So I don't know if these are metal beads. I think these are metal beads, but I thought these went, at least in person, they look like they go really well together. So this will be in my next auction. And this bracelet. I might sell those together. I might not. You just wear rings. I may have a couple rings. But this is just really pretty. Really pretty on. Okay. All right, guys. I love this. I love this. I love this. This is a Nicole Miller. And normally I would not get a piece like this, at least for myself, just because I don't think I could pull it off. But do you see these right here? They are rhinestones. I don't need my Black Beauty, but see how long it is? And you can double it up. But it's got the Nicole Miller hang tag, but it's really pretty. This is going to be in my auction, right? You'll be able to see it now. See them? How they're sparkly. See how they're rhinestoned? Oh, I know what I got to do. Like what everybody else does. There. See how they're so, well, they're sparkly anyway. So pretty, you guys. I love this. This is going to be in my next auction. So I got that piece. I bought some statement pieces. Yeah, better in my hand. That's what my husband says. Well, no, I mean, it's not like the best, obviously, but better mine than his, I guess. Filthy flippin' mama. Vanessa, you knew that was coming? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, it pops in my head and it comes out of my mouth. All right. You guys, I don't know if you're rubbing off on me, but I'm actually starting to get into the statement pieces. I had this on. See this? Isn't this pretty? You can't really see it on the thing, but isn't this pretty? I love this. It is enamel. It is enamel. There we go. And that's not wear. That's what it's supposed to look like. But isn't that pretty? I love this, you guys. If you know, I'm now buying things that I want for myself. And that way if I'm stuck with it, I'm stuck with it. Yeah, that's what I heard. I just heard that. You just sold a hat to Belgium? Are you going to use pirate ship? So I love this. But yeah, this looked, you know, when I had it on, it looked nice on me. And I was like, oh, yay. I've got so many drafts of shoes and stuff. I've been really working my butt off. Hi, Debbie. You missed the first. I'll show you real quick. This is a very droopy necklace and the bracelet to match. You can watch the playback. Can you get jewelry jars in your area? I can get jewelry bags. Where are you at, Jameson's Closet? What's your first name? I've asked you this before, but I've misplaced my notebook that has all my names. No, I would use pirate ship because you'll get your shipping cheaper and you'll actually make money on the shipping. So, use pirate ship. So you're South Connie, south of Detroit. No, we don't have jars. Sometimes we'll have a bag. Yeah. Well, the one Salvation Army that's in my town, they check all their jewelry. I mean, all of their jewelry is checked. So, but yeah, my cups. All right, you guys. This piece is not me, but I got it anyway because I loved it. And I've got earrings and a brooch that go with this too that I already have. Check this out. Check this out. Right? Typical pearls, but watch when it hits you. I want this focus. There. Do you see them mixed in? The beads with the rhinestones? And normally I would be like tacky or gaudy, but it's so pretty. It is so pretty, you guys. I stood there, and there's weight to this. I stood there and looked at this and was like, oh my, oh my. I said a swear word, but I won't say that here. But do you see it? Let's let it focus. And it's sparkly in there throughout. Come on. That's why I'm not sure if I should have a background because I got too much going on. Let's just listen. Can you hear that? This is just a really high quality piece. It's just, there we go. Super high quality. What's junk, honey? Debbie. I'm in Mississippi. I'm just Debbie. You're not just Debbie. Oh, no. Connie was just reminding me of what her name was, honey. So, Debbie, you bought junk jewelry jars or bags. I'm sorry, baby, but you know what? We've all bought junk before. I've bought junk before, too. I have bought jewelry bags. I've never gotten a jar. I honestly wouldn't want a jar because what am I going to do with it? And it's been all junk. I have done it, too. We all have. Crystal connectors? No, it's just like a regular bead. But it's crystal. Crystals with a pearl in the middle. I'm experimenting with this camera, you guys. Let me see if it'll focus that close. Aha! Isn't that pretty? But they're all throughout. I mean, I love this. I will actually wear this. None of this sells, I will wear it. Isn't that pretty, though? I just love it. Mmm. 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 Love it. Okay. Again, a statement piece. I don't buy statement pieces. I'm pretty sure my chat must be messing up because you can't see me lately. When is your auction? Did I miss it when you were slightly buffering? I haven't decided on a date for my auction. I have to see if Destiny would be able to help me again. I have to have somebody help me. Casey helped me last time, but I usually, the person that will read the chat, and this time they'll be able to be live with me, so it'll be a lot easier. I will give free jewelry to, or free something to. Destiny got free jewelry. Casey got a couple pieces of nice free jewelry. That's usually how I pay back my person that helps me with auctions. So if Destiny's not able to help me, I will be looking for hopefully someone to help me. If not, I can do it on my own. But if you're interested in helping, your face doesn't have to be seen on camera, just your voice, just to read chat and let me know of bids and questions. Debbie, you'll help me? Thank you, Debbie. Okay, so I'll count on you for the next one, and I'll get with you to see what day's good for you, what time, stuff like that. Okay, Debbie Kendall, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this right now. Make you a mod right now, because you're going to need to be a mod then. So you're a mod now. All right. No, I haven't. I'll get with Debbie now because Debbie's going to be helping me in my next auction. So we will figure out a day and a time and let y'all know. But look at this, you guys. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm stepping so far, and Debbie, thank you, so far out of my comfort zone. Look at this. You guys, check this out. Let's let it focus. Look at this. There's nowhere. It's like it's brand new. Yes, Vanessa, I know, and I thank you so much for that. It's not that big, Vanessa, but it's beautiful, isn't it? And I'm not like the hugest red fan, but it's so pretty. I'll show you. I'll undo it really quick. I have jewelry on. I should have maybe not worn my jewelry, but so see, it's not that big. Although I am a big woman. But you guys, come on. Isn't that gorgeous? I would wear this too. I don't know if you guys are rubbing off on me or what. Now, everybody in chat, tell me, just so I know what I think I want to start this at. What do you think I should start it at? Is this a piece that you'd start at $10? Is this a piece you'd start at $15? What would you start this at? Because everybody starts them at different prices. Hi, Mary. You know, and the stuff that I've auctioned up until now, you know, has been, you know, really, really nice stuff and everything. But like I said, I paid up for the items that I have today just because they're all such great quality. And I think they're just really beautiful. And they're not typical. They're not things, you know, they're not statement necklaces you typically. $30, Debbie? I don't think I'd start it that high. What do you think, Vanessa? Thank you, Mary. I think I found a quality jewelry honey hole today. I don't mind paying up for a piece if it's going to give me a good return and it's superb quality, and these are superb quality. Look at my message. Okay. Hang on. On my phone? Oh, on this? I don't think. Oh, yes, there is a name. But I didn't know what it meant. It says EL or EC. I don't know what that means yet. I'm not familiar with that one. So I have to research it. But let's just pretend it wasn't marked. Okay. You know, Kimmy is always welcoming. That, you know, I was all over Kimmy. Kimmy, I said, Kimmy, you're my girl. You may not want to be my girl, but you're going to be my girl. And you're my girl. And she is my girl. That's just pretty. I might be obsessing a little bit. All right, you guys. Now, I kind of bought this for myself, but please talk me into selling it. This is vintage costume jewelry in impeccable taste. Okay? This is a Napier. And it says something down below it. It might be the patent number. And do I even know where my loop is? I used a magnifying glass at the place because I put my loop right where I would know where it was. Right, so I wouldn't have to look for it. That's what happens when I take care of stuff. Oh, it's the patent number. But it's Napier. But check out this chain. It's a double chain. But the color is so pretty. And you see the texture in each chain? And what I like is it's loose. See how each chain is loose? They're individual, but together. Ridged for my pleasure. There I go again. The only real wear is this right here. You know, I mean, it's what, 50 years old? I totally bought this for myself, but it'll probably end up in my auction. But I don't know who's all into Napier. You know? Yes, but I mean, look at the chain itself. Well, you can't because my fat face is on my face. Focus. Alice, I love this camera. You can see there's no wear on the chain. Right? And I have so much trouble hooking necklaces with my arthritis and whatnot. And I was able to get this on, no problem. Hi, Kelly. We're just doing my haul. You missed the necklaces. They like the look, but they don't search for Napier in the same way they do for Trifari or Monet. I love Monet, and I love Trifari, and I love Napier, but I don't have that many Napier pieces. So here is this one. I should take this other jewelry off. But, I mean, it's totally 80s style, but I could totally wear this now. My only thing is it's heavy, and I don't know. I don't think it's too heavy for my fibro right now, but it would just depend. But I mean, for everybody who's in here right now, auction wise, I bought this for myself, but auction wise, I mean, would anybody really bid on this? I mean, is it anybody's style? It's vintage. I mean, I know some people do like vintage jewelry, but I'm just wondering for future purchases. Is this, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like Angie would, you know, Angie would definitely bid on something like this, but the vast majority of people aren't going to. I don't think. I mean, do you think, Vanessa? People want the current stuff. Well, you could see the ridges. You could see the ridges right there. See? See how each chain, now it's a double chain, but each one of those links is separate. And see how it's textured? Love it. See? Each chain is individual. See that? And then they come together. I love this. I bought this for myself, but yeah, I know you're allergic to everything. That's why you stick to silver. But this was in my haul. Like I said, I bought this for myself. I paid up for this. Paid up for everything today. But because it's so, yeah, I convinced myself not to be so damn cheap. And that, you know, I have to go with what everybody likes and what everyone's going to want to see if I'm going to really do this, right, guys? Y'all seem to want me to do the auctions. If I'm going to do it, I have to get the things that you all like, or they won't be bought, right? And you won't come and see them. And I bought this for myself. But if anybody that's in the chat right now, and I know there's only, a dozen of you, that would, if you saw this in an auction, and this is just a survey, okay, has nothing to do with my taste, nothing to do with anyone's taste. If this is something you'd bid on in an auction, okay, put 1 in the chat. Yeah, Mr. T approved. It's not that big. It's not that big. If this is something you'd be like, ooh, that's cool, and you'd bid on, put it in the chat. 1 in chat. Hi, Leticia. How are you, baby? See, there's no 1s. My point exactly. So these are the things that I need to know so that I don't think of this going, ooh, I have a Monet. Monet sells. Monet is money. Like, how Mike always says, Monet is money. I'm not going to pick up that kind of stuff to sell at the auctions. I may pick up some, I can always list it. I can love it and then list it. I keep showing this because this was for me. Because normally they're like 16 inches and I have to do like a double wrap around my wrist, right? For a bracelet. We all know that I do that with 16-inch pieces. Hi, Rosie Rad. How are you, Beck? You missed all the statement pieces and the big pieces. You'll have to go back and see those. Okay. Gonna get to some smaller things. Like I said, I didn't buy a big number of items. Hang on. All right, you guys. So when I was working that other job, I gained a ton of weight. I was trying to do the weight loss challenge thing. I keep playing with my hair only because it's down, not because I'm like, isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? No, it's because it's down and it's usually up, so I'm playing with it. I forget what I was talking about. That should be my thumbnail. You can go back and look at it, Rosie Red. Yeah, afterwards. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Wait a second. There's a piece missing out of this. Oh, because I took it out. Okay, so I bought this bag of bracelets. And the bracelet that I thought went really well with that. Oh, I was supposed to read a message. Hang on, you guys. I'm sorry. For which piece? Vanessa, tell me which piece. Oh. Nobody else asked me. I'm not telling you. Vanessa will keep a secret. All right. So I got this one. This was in this lot. And then I got this one, which actually as a bracelet, it's a brooch that they put on beads. I know I forgot to check my message. All right, Kimmy. I'll see you later, baby. Call me later if you want. I love you. Bye, Kimmy. I don't think that's too bad. Do you, Vanessa? I mean, it's paying up for me, but I love you too, Kimmy. I love you too. You know, you're my soul sister. You think so? Okay. Okay. So this is kind of cute. I really wanted, this is the one that I was wanting. But what is kind of cute about this is I do kind of like the flower that's on there. Robot sister. But these are stretchy and these are cute, right? However, it takes a minute. Focus. Or not. I'm not going to complain because this camera rocks. But see these 4 stretch bracelets? This is a pin and it comes off. So you can wear these just as bracelets, right? As pretty coral bracelets. They're just plastic. And then this is a brooch. See that? It's an actual brooch. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you could even put that in your hair or whatever. I thought that was cool. So this would actually, what we were talking about earlier. Hi, Hope. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I have to make sure I'm subscribed to your YouTube. Pretty sure I am, but I need to make sure. Ow, I poked myself. Ow, I poked myself. So we were talking earlier about having, the pricier pieces and then having the less pricier pieces. This would definitely, I think, be a less pricier piece. So, like, I would do like 3 on this. I would start the auction at 3 on this for sure, 2 or 3. So I think that would be good and fair, don't you think, you guys? For those of you that were giving me your input on price points and whatnot. I hear you and see you. So I got that in that same bag. And then I've got one more bracelet that was in that bag. And it's just another stretchy. And it's just gold tone, flecked plastic beads. Nothing exciting. Just on a little stretchy band. But the beads are I think the beads are pretty. And it was a group, set. But I have stretchy bracelets like this that will fit that lower price point too. Vanessa, I could maybe just hit you up on that and utilize that service. All right, you guys, I've got this lot, this lot, this lot. And then I have some brooches and a cup from the second place. This is all from the St. Luke's or whatever. Okay. Now, excuse me. Guys, I've never seen Bakelite in my life. Ever. Okay. And I paid $2 for these. That's it. $2. So basically nothing for 5 plastic bracelets, okay? 5 plastic bangles. And these 3 look the same, you know, nothing special. These 2 are different. And this one's kind of got a swirl to it. And I thought, I wonder, can you guys see that? It's kind of got a swirl to it. Let me see. It's got like demarcations in it. Can you tell? Anyway, but it has a seam, or at least it's a seam down the center. And I didn't think Bakelite had a seam down the center, but I don't. What's $10, Hope? I think you're behind in the chat. Jameson, go have fun. I'll look at your question. Hey Connie, get people's opinions for me. I will pimp you out, Connie, about what they think about weekly auctions if it comes up. Hey, and if the passion arises within you, pimp out Mama's channel. I'm just kidding. But people talk about stuff, like jewelry auctions or what they sell or electronics and stuff like that. I'm just curious what people's opinions on it would be. I'm going to put something on Instagram asking people, but you have fun and you better take lots of pictures because I want to see who's there and who they are, and go live from it. Go live from it. I would love to FaceTime some people and that I know and I've never got to meet. I'm going to just pimp myself right into your reseller group and meet people. Not to promote myself, but just to meet people. Oh, 101, 101. What's your name? What's your name? We'll talk about that in a minute. I smell markers. Marcus. I've never met you, Marcus. It's so nice to meet you, Marcus. Thank you for stopping in. I'm going to definitely sub to your channel. 101, 101. Well, you're going to know them after you get there. Bye, Connie. All right. 101, 101. So anyway, I don't know how to test for Bakelite. We're going to talk about spirits in a second. I don't know how to test for Bakelite. So I'm like rubbing. Because supposedly if you rub, it's supposed to smell like ammonia. But I don't know if I know what ammonia smells like. Super hot tap water on the bracelet and see if you get an odor out of it. I don't want to melt it. But anyway, for $2, I thought, you know what? Shoot. If nothing else, I can sell them as a lot or Destiny's daughter will love them. But that's a good tip. And then I got this little lot just of some simple I had a troll. Hi, Debbie. I didn't know you had left. Hold on. Got to answer a message really quick. I just have this little long, very long necklace with the plastic sea beads and faux pearls. This was in that bag. Oh, Debbie, I'm sorry you're crashing. It's not really white like it's showing. It's more cream. Well, the beads are white, but the pearls are cream. And then a green one just like it. So these two will go together. So again, this is something I would start these out, you know, a few bucks in an auction, both of them. So that's a smaller price point, like we were talking about earlier. And then I got this, and it's tangled. How did it get tangled? Because it got thrown back in the bag. Sorry, guys. Hi, LSP. So, okay, guys. So earlier while I'm doing this, I'm sitting there doing my live, right? You're watching it. Most of you guys were there. And all of a sudden, my mouse starts going across my screen. And, no, I'm not buffering. Hi, Spencer Fraser Douglas. Are you serious? Did you see an orb floating behind me? I hope so. I really do believe in that stuff, you guys. I've had experiences. You can think I'm crazy all you want. But my mouse started going across the screen. Well, you guys could see me. Apparently you could see me. Or maybe you could just hear me. So I'm sure you knew the look that was on my face. But then it started opening files. Yeah, you might want to log out and log back in again, Deb. My daughter and I used to shoot pictures of orbs in the cemetery at night. Like if someone had just passed away in our family or something, we would, you know, camp outside, you know, like 9, 10, 11, midnight, shooting pictures around their grave and talking to them and things like that. And then looking back at the pictures and getting orbs in the pictures. So, yeah. But I don't like horror movies, and I spook really, really easy, you guys. Really easy. Oh, spirits can do more than you think they can. However, yeah, I might have gotten hacked, but I don't have my Kaspersky ran out, and because this is my only source of income now, my reselling Anamora, I have not gotten another version of Kaspersky, but I am going to have to get one because if something happens to my laptop, you know, I can still list on my phone and everything, but I need to spend a little money on a good antivirus. Maggie Doodle, hello. You guys missed all the big statement pieces, but you can watch them from the beginning. LSP, I know how much you like to look at jewelry. But this was in that little bag. So, this came along with the other pieces. So I picked it up. It's interesting. It's got the orangey coral colors that I like. And it's got the chain. And you know me, you guys. What am I always looking for? What's Mama always needing? And I'm always talking about it. I'll give you a hint. Extenders. A leaf. All right, Spencer. That is one. You don't get another. Can one of my mods delete that comment? I don't have a problem being a little racy. I certainly am a little racy. But I don't like that kind of thing in my chat, okay? I have a lot of respectable, I have elderly women in my chat and men, you know, that would find that very offensive. And so, Spencer, you are more than welcome to be here. But just refrain from that. Now, if it were Tim Hex live, that would be completely acceptable. If we were in Tim Hex live, that would be fine. But we're not. And it's midday and there's no disclaimer, and so thank you 101. Yeah, I've got lots of mods, Mary. In fact, I'll make you one too. They may be gone though. There, I made you a mod, Mary. Thank you, Vanessa. You guys give them a chance, really. Because if you've ever seen me in Tim's live, okay, the Saturday after dark version, I get pretty racy. And I drop that F-bomb like nobody's business. But, so let's give him a chance. So he may have seen me from there and thought, oh, Mama's really cool and laid back, but this isn't the time nor the place for that. So, and this isn't the audience for that in my chat. So I'm really sorry about that, you guys. Thank you, Debbie. So this is kind of cool, but I thought, if for whatever reason, the things that I'm looking for, leaves, yes, Anamora. I'm always looking for leaves, and guess what? I bought today. And yes, I'm always looking for time, Kelly. You're right. Hi, Kitty. Deb Kitty Sparkle. Well, you just go right ahead, baby girl. I figured, you know what? If I were to throw this in an auction, it didn't sell or whatever, or I put it online and it didn't sell, I can always use these chains for extenders. So, because my neck is larger. I'm trying not to. I'm starting a new thing, you guys, and you've harped me enough. I've gotten enough messages that have said, "Hey, Mama, I don't like it when you say you have man hands. You don't. Don't put yourself down. Mama, I don't like it when you say your big fat face or your double chin." And so I'm going to try really hard, you guys, not to say those kinds of things. I am, what's gold, Debbie? I am so comfortable in my skin. I'm so comfortable in my fat. Been fat for a while. And it actually, yes, beautiful does come in all shapes and sizes, 101. Oh, that wasn't a flip up. I should just say Marcus, shouldn't I? In being, I wasn't always fat, but being fat has also been kind of a buffer for me because I'm so loving and I'm so friendly and I have so much love to give the world. And thank you, Debbie. And when we were coaching sports and all of this, there were moms that were like the hot moms, and the boys would all, they would all, hang on, sorry guys, make comments about how they'd like to do that, Mom, or how, have you seen how hot so-and-so's mom is, and stuff like that. And they would make these remarks in front of me because I was basically like one of the guys. So, but I was able to love on these boys and hug them and kiss them, or sometimes I'd smack them on the ass. It's, a ball player thing, or it's a mom thing. I used to always pat my kids on the butt. Being fat, and I was a lot bigger back then than I am now, but it allowed me to do those things. I was safe. I could be friendly with a dad, or if a dad came up to give me a hug, I could hug that dad. My husband didn't really like it, but I could hug that dad. And the wife wouldn't feel threatened because I was so big. I may be beautiful. And I really do feel like I am. Thank you to all of you that tell me so often that I am. Thank you very much. You've done wonders for my self-esteem, which is why I'm going to try and make this change. Um, it was okay, to hug that person back because I wasn't a threat. You know what I mean? So the Spencer Fraser Douglas keeps. Okay. Okay. He's gone now. Thank you, guys. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you, Debbie. But also just, I don't know. I don't know. I've just always been comfortable being big. I could still do the things I wanted to do. I could still get around. I don't have any of the diseases that comes with being heavy, but I do need to lose weight. I really do need to lose weight, but I just feel like I was safe. Like if I went out thrifting with, like Lou Hustles wants to go out thrifting and stuff with me because he's not too far from me. Um, it's okay because his wife won't have to feel threatened because, I am the size. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I am the size that I am, so I'm safe. Because if I were to lose weight, okay, let's say I got back to, I wore a bikini at 160 pounds. I'm a brick. I have a lot of muscle under this fat. And see, there I go. I gotta stop talking like that. Yeah, it is a personality thing, and that's when people get to know me. It sometimes is a problem because then people, they get to know the personality, the person inside, and then the weight doesn't matter, and then you get hit on, and it's a problem. And if I were thin again, I would not be able to be as friendly as I am because it would be taken the wrong way, and I'd no longer be safe. And I think, yes, I'll say skin and not fat. And more, I'm going to make you a mod, honey. I don't know why you weren't all this time. And Mary, I'm going to make you a mod. Oh, you're already a mod. Okay. But yeah, if I were to lose 150 pounds and then all my beauty, physical beauty, were to come back. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for coming back. I don't think my husband would let me out of the house. So I have trepidations about that. I'd like to lose 50 pounds though. I don't know what I am now. I haven't weighed myself in the last week, but I do know that these Levi's right here, I'll back up. One of my goals was to always get into a pair of Levi's, but they never made them in my size. And these, I don't know if these are 22s or 20. Do you think these are 24s? But they've got where's the, right here? They don't have this part that I wanted because I was never skinny enough to have the Levi's with the tag, but it does say Levi's here. But yeah, I got back into these, and so I know I must be losing some weight. So, but because y'all have given me self-worth, and you guys make me feel beautiful, I'm going to start treating myself that way, and I'm not going to put myself down. Hi, Todd. Todd, you should go back and listen to the last 5 minutes because you'd be very proud of me. In fact, you might even cry. This is just water. Alexis, Now, we just timed out somebody for being bad. But I know you're not bad. Don't time her out. That's metalhead. That's okay. I appreciate it coming from you. All right, so that's the... Oh, no, it's not. I have one more bag. And these are really cool, you guys. See, I was thinking about doing some smaller lots of stuff with my my auction when I do it. But this is just a really pretty purple, plastic bead bracelet. And then this one is just, colored shell. Pretty, right? This is something that could start at a couple dollars. Yeah, especially with society. And that's true. You got to think about that with your kids. This kind of reminds me of this, but it's different colors. But wait till you see, you guys. It's the one after this one. This one is plastic. Yeah, I haven't even washed it. These are just plastic, but can you see the prettiness? And this bracelet, the beads have striations in it that almost look like, what do you call them, cat's eye? But they're not. They're just plastic beads. Isn't that pretty? So this is really pretty. But this is the one I really like, you guys. This is why I bought this lot. Do you see those beads? Well, these are glass beads. Okay. This is a stone bead, this one here. And then the rhinestone accent. And then you've got this bead. You've got several of these. There. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that so springy, pretty? And it's got the green color, the green shades that I like. Let's wait till it focuses. But you see that blue? See if I can turn it. Isn't that pretty, you guys? So this would be, I would normally try to pair a necklace with this, but with all of your guys' wonderful feedback, you want this one, Debbie? Okay, we'll talk. Like I said, you guys, everything's up for sale as soon as I put it in front of you. But Kim, you got your tree earrings today? You love them. I told you they're nice. I told you I bought those because I couldn't wear them as earrings, but I wanted to make a pendant out of them. Now you know what I'm talking about. Let me ask you this, Kim. How did you, and you can put it in the chat, how did you like how I packaged them? Anna, did you like your stuff too? This is people that had bought from my last week's jewelry auction. I just learned about cloisonne. I just sent Casey today a cloisonne necklace and some paper origami Asian earrings for helping me with my last auction. Hi, Crystal. You missed all the jewelry, but you can watch it back. Kim, what did you think of, see, they're not that heavy at all, girl. Well, for me, because of my fibro, they are. The packaging was fabulous. So much TLC put into it. Thank you. So you don't think that's overkill? Hi, Granny Josie. Granny Josie called me Jelly. Granny Josie, you missed all my big pieces. I'll show you really quick. Look at this bracelet, Josie. Let me show you really quick, Josie. You would like some of these. Look at this statement piece. This will be in my auction, or unless somebody gets it before then. You like that, Joe? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I got a lot of nice pieces today. I paid up for them, but that's okay. And then, Joe, I know you're going to like this. This is a Napier. Double link. These are individual links, but we were talking about different things to sell in auctions, and people were telling me what they wanted, and I bought this for myself, but I asked if anybody would purchase something like this, vintage or whatever. Oh, Debbie, you like that too? Vintage or whatever. Put a 1 in the chat, and nobody put a 1 in the chat. So I know people don't want vintage in my auctions. Unless you guys are here now. You think I should be charging a bit more for shipping. I think you paid more than you charged, not overkill. I love how you had them set in the styrofoam or whatever that was. Okay. So, Debbie, the red stain. We'll talk. Hit me up a direct message. This is what I did, Kim. Okay. And I tend to be, and I'm not afraid to admit this, I tend to be a generous businesswoman. And when I charge you guys for your shipping, this is what I do. My scale is right here, but let's pretend this is my scale. Here's my scale. And you're buying this beautiful pearl bracelet with the crystal accents throughout. What do you see that? What do you think of that, Josie? And you're buying this, okay? I'm going to take this piece off of the counter and I'm going to put it on the scale and weigh it. And whatever it weighs is what I charge you in shipping. Now, when I package my items, what I'm using, and I was really afraid people were going to think that this was tacky. But when I did my hauls for my earrings and things, it's the same. I put it on this poster board so that it would be nice and neat and easy for you to see. And that's how I store it. Everything stays together nice. But it's the poster board you get at the dollar store. It's the poster board you can see right here. It's the poster board that I make my light boxes out of. See, I've got my light up here. I shoot my smalls and everything in these light box, in the small light box. It's the foam board. And as like this, it gets bent or it might get a little, marked up, things like that. Then I'll cut this up, and necklaces that aren't going to tangle, I'll just put in a bag or I'll put in tissue paper. But things like this, I'm going to make 2 slots in this foam board, right? And then I'm going to put holes in here. And I'm going to use screwy dooies or twist ties. And I'm going to fasten these down. And then I'm going to take another piece of foam board and put over the top. But I don't charge you for that weight. Now, I've been thinking about not doing it that way because I have had some people who have not liked it. But for people that spend a higher price for their pieces, I want to, and then of course, after this is done, I may put tissue paper or bubble wrap, around this. I'll bubble wrap that. And, anybody who knows, this actually isn't vintage, Josie. Oh, this right here. Yeah. Yeah. This was Napier. Anybody who's gotten anything from me knows that it is packaged well. Tell them deals. Well, Maggie, you like the way your necklaces were packaged? Yours I had to package that way because you got the Chicos and the Leah Sophia on the wire. So you can't just put those in a circle and put them in a bag because the wire is going to take on that shape and then the necklaces lose their shape. So out of kindness and courtesy, I like to package those differently. But here's the thing. Screwy Dewies. Dewies. That's what we called them when I was growing up. Screwy Dewies. And I think when my parents called them Screwy Dewies, they were just really talking about us because we were all screwy dewy. They're twist ties. Yeah, they're twist ties, Deb, but I call them Screwy Dewies. Excuse me. But here's the thing. Most of the time, especially with things like this, it does bump me up into a higher shipping price point. So I'm kind of glad we're touching on this right now because I do want to know people's opinion. If I'm going to keep doing auctions and especially doing them once a week, I can't keep absorbing that extra shipping cost. And another thing I've been doing too that you guys don't see on your label is insurance. I've been putting insurance on all the packages. If it's over $15, usually $20, depending on if I bought from the other person and they've taken exceptional care of me, then I may do it at $15. But like $20 and up, because some people have spent quite a bit, at my auctions. I will put insurance on that package at no charge to my customer. I just do that as a courtesy. There is a website, and I am working on a video about this website that you can get insurance really, really cheap. So that will be coming out to you very soon. But I've been using that to get the insurance. So a lot of your stuff has been insured, but you just didn't know it. Debbie, let me give you my my email and then put your phone number in that email. It's hipflippinmama@yahoo.com. HIPFLIPPINMAMMA. 2 M's. If I had spelled it hip flipping mother, then I wouldn't have to spell it all the time. You do insurance, but if you do insurance through eBay, it's like $229 for insurance. And this other website, I can get it a lot cheaper. The first batch I overpaid for my insurance. The second batch, the first half I overpaid. Then I found this other service, and Kim, I know you can't really keep absorbing that extra cost. I know everyone likes watching you and will understand, or loves watching you, will understand, especially now that you're doing this full time. Yes, I understand that. But I feel like there's no protection for the seller. So, and the insurance, I mean, if you're spending that much money with me at an auction, I appreciate you and I don't mind putting that insurance on it. Hip flipping mama is a lot cooler than hip flipping mother. I agree, Mary. But so here, if I do keep using the styrofoam, then I mean, what do people think about if you like that kind of packaging, about paying for it? You know what I mean? Not minding paying the higher shipping. It doesn't always go to a higher shipping. Doesn't always go up to that higher level, but sometimes it does. So if I package my items that well, it does increase the weight because then the bubble wrap and everything, it increases. You wouldn't think it does, but it does. And if it jumps you up into that higher range, yes, the dollar amount for shipping is not that much more. But I'm just asking consensus, okay? I'm just taking a poll because, like I said, I want to do what the vast majority wants me to do. And I actually really enjoy it's therapeutic, packaging up, the jewelry and everything. It's kind of like, when I'm touching it and I'm caring for it and I'm packaging it, it's like I'm sending love to you. So, what does everybody think about that? You like the packaging. Do you mind if it jumps you up into a higher shipping and you have to pay 50 cents more? Yes, I agree. Handling costs money and my time is not free. Yes, I know. Hi, Bethy. Yes, it is better to pay higher shipping than to get broken jewelry. I agree. Where's my apple juice? My throat is dry, Debbie. I wasn't really drinking apple juice, right? And I have to drink a lot more water because I've been drinking so much coffee. I do love you, Leticia. You know that. I love all you guys. You guys don't mind, okay? All right. Some people don't like that kind of packaging, though. They're just like, just throw it in a bag. I don't like having to unwrap all of that. I don't like having to, take the time to get to my jewelry. So those people, I will respectfully package the way they like it to be packaged. Because I want to do everything that each of my customers wants me to do for them, because that is what customer service is. And as a former corporate manager in customer service, and I wrote the customer service manuals, and I was the lead customer service trainer, I better be about customer service, right? So this was a really good, working live today, you guys, because a lot of you guys are in my auctions, and it's good to get this information from you guys. Because, yeah, I did eat a lot of shipping costs. Did it cut my profits in half? No, it did not. Yes, I did put insurance on a lot of people's packages. Did that cut my profits in half? No. I may take a, 50, 60 cent hit on the shipping, and I may take believe it or not, a 63-cent hit for insurance for values up to 100. No, I'm not going to tell you right now. You're going to have to wait. Yeah, I did, but I honestly didn't think I was ever going to do another jewelry auction. And the second one, I thought, okay, this is probably my last one. But people seem to like what I bring. They seem to like how I bring it. And You know, sometimes it takes me a good 20, 25 minutes to package up one, you know, person's order because of how I do it. But I want to make sure that that piece of jewelry that you're paying your hard-earned money for, I want to make sure it gets to you in the same condition that I had it. And I like doing it that way. Maggie, just go ahead and refresh, honey, or shut it down and bring it back up. Because it's not buffering on my end. Leticia, it's buffering on your end? Am I still buffering? So yeah, I picked up statement pieces today, Joe. I know I don't normally, but you guys, I'm gonna have bracelets for the next auction. Because I know I didn't have enough bracelets. Not all of them will be stretchy either. Oh, I gotta show you my brooches. So the second place we went to. Okay, Alice. No, I was just checking, Alice, too, because I package a lot of the jewelry with foam board. You know, I may bend it to protect it, or I'll cut notches in it, and then the necklaces will come down, and then I use twist ties. I'll poke holes in here and use twist ties to hold the necklace secure, and then I'll fold another layer over, and then you tape around it so nothing can get in. But it holds that necklace secure and padded. Then, of course, I use bubble wrap, and a lot of times I'll use foam wrap, which is really expensive. Let me see, do I have a piece here? For anybody who doesn't know what foam wrap is, it's really thick. Right here. This is foam wrap. See how thick that is? Now I can't always use this. I had an abundance of this, but once this is gone, it's gone. But it's really, like, you can't even tear it. It's really thick. And so sometimes I'll put this as, you know, extra barrier. It's really thick. So, bye, Mary. Thank you, honey. I will let you know. I'm going to get with Deb and find out. But really quick, wait before you go. At the second place, I went to New Way, which has been in Kalamazoo forever, but I had never, ever gone. I got four things. I got this coffee cup that goes for like 12 to 15 on eBay. Just one. Isn't this cool? It's a Chantel, designed in the U.S., made in China, 15 ounces. And two of these will sell for like $18, $19, but I only saw one. No chips, perfect condition. I'm probably going to list it for, I don't know, $10.99, and then my sales are usually 30% off. But I got it for $1.48. And if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it. And then I got some brooches. Now the brooches, these are for me, but they wanted $3.99 for them, and I don't usually pay that much. But, of course, a leaf, you guys, right? Okay, they're not all leaves, don't worry. But that's really pretty, right? In this same place, it was just like a huge garage sale. Everything, everywhere, nothing organized. They had a lot of Napier earrings, Trifari earrings, but they wanted $4 for each pair of earrings. And they were vintage looking, so I didn't know, you know, if there was a market for that or not, so I didn't get those. And I got this lion, carousel lion. You guys all know how I love my animals. So that was $3.99. See, I drop everything. So that's in perfect condition. This is just for Sphinxy's foam head. If I could figure out a way to to get, make that a pendant, I would. And then one little last thing, a little circus elephant. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? These are just items for myself that I bought to treat myself. There. No maker mark or anything like that, but I have that gorilla that's in the cage where he's bending the bars to get out. Now, I didn't mind spending it. I actually bent this when I dropped it. I didn't mind spending up a little bit for these because they're for me, they're personal. But I just really went out on a limb today paying up for the jewelry because, as you know, I have some good prices in my town and stuff, but it's not nice stuff like this. So I'm hoping everything goes well. Hang on, you guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hang on. Stay, puppy. Stay. Oh, one puppy got out. Sorry, puppy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. When you get to be my age, you don't want to wait. So sorry. I know I apologize too much. But I got these for myself. They're going to go in Spinxie's head. And then I'll wear them as appropriate. I have 2 leaf pendants from Vanessa on my jacket right now. I don't know if Vanessa's still in the chat. But that box of brooches that she sent me, all those beautiful, beautiful brooches. I have the sterling silver with the mother of pearl or abalone, the abalone or abalone inlet or inlay that's in it. That is on my jacket or on my coat. And I have the black and gray leaf on my coat right now, one on each side. Well, you know what, Kim? I'm going to get off here. So I'm not buffering here, but let me see if I'm buffering on here. I have kept you guys long enough. And thank you for staying with me. Yeah, when you get to be 50, it hits you. What did Kim Anamora? Kim's fine. What did she say? She's okay. Was that an accident? Try 61. What is that? Oh, it's okay. It's all right, Anna. It's okay. Kim's not going to get upset. Kim, it was just an accident, baby. Anna Mora didn't mean to do it. Anna Mora. When you're done with this live, restart your router and modem and see if that helps. Yeah, I can't do that, Alice, if my husband's watching TV. It's not buffering here, though. I didn't see it buffering on my phone or here. I wonder if we've got some weather coming up. Debbie, what is Try 61? What does that mean? Yeah, Crystal, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. It's so detailed. Isn't it detailed? I'm not a big circus person, but I mean, it's carousel, and it's so pretty. And he's not going, you know, like they try and make pit bulls and stuff. Oh, she fell asleep and hit her name. Well, that's okay. I'm sorry I was that boring. And I really like this one just because it's silver and it's an elephant and it's pretty. Not worth the $4 I paid. I thought I had a rhinestone in the eye. Now I see it's painted. That's okay. You know I love my animals. He looks like a circus elephant too, which I don't approve of, but... And of course the leaf. You guys know how I am with leaves. I'm going to do... Which one of you, I think it was Vanessa, sent me a picture of a lampshade with all the leaf brooches and stuff on it. I think I'm going to do something like that. Because... without, you know what, and I know I sold some of my leaves in my last auction, but I'm going to try really hard to hold on to my leaves. Anna, Kim's fine with it, honey. Kim's fine with it. And thank you to my trolls. Thank you to my trolls. To the people that got, I know Vanessa was one, that troll took care of him. I know he had several messages. I'm anxious to and curious to see what he said or what types of comments he said after he was warned by not only myself, but 101. Malcolm warned him also. So I'm curious to see what types of things he was saying. If somebody doesn't mind messaging me. Anna, if you fall asleep during my live, it's okay. I have fallen asleep during other people's lives. That's how I go to sleep at night. So don't feel bad, okay? Kim, she put you in timeout. She blocked your messages in the chat. So she accidentally, in her sleep, thought that you were a troll, and she hid you from the chat. She was hyper protecting me in her sleep. Thank you, Misha. I didn't see you pop in. That Gail that I met at the library at the book sale, she hit me up last night. I keep saying hit me up like I'm a teenager, right? But it comes from all the kids and stuff. And asked if I wanted to go thrifting today to a brand new thrift store downtown. Well, brand new to me. I'd never been there. And I said, sure. And then it opened up later than she thought. So we stopped and got coffee, and she had a bagel and I had broccoli soup. And then we went to the thrift store and I got a bunch of jewelry. You're going to have to replay this. so that you can see the jewelry. See the sparkles in there? Okay. This is jewelry that's going to be in my next auction. Was that a perfect explanation? Exactly how it happened? Yeah, it was good, but it was like out of a can. They had to heat it up. You'd think a little cafe would make their own, or at least have it in a bag. So yeah, Misha, this is one of the items. And like I said, you guys direct message me the ones that, you know, don't want to wait to the auction. And you've got an offer for me. This was one of the statement pieces I picked up. I love this, and I don't usually like pieces like this, but I just loved this. On top of the right garment, and this is just a good weight. It's got some weight, and there's just absolutely nothing wrong with it. And if you could see, listen to me, see the detail in each of the flowers? Can you see the grays? Isn't that pretty? I didn't show it that close last time. And then I'll show you this other one too. Can you see the detail in each flower? And then this one, because it's the center one, they all have something different. But you see how it's got rhinestones in the middle of it? Once it focuses. And then this one has something different altogether. It just has the metal. But it's pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then I got this statement piece. Ooh, check that out. Isn't that gorgeous? I paid up for my jewelry today. But I really wanted to bring some slammers to you guys in the next. Everybody keeps asking for the jewelry auction, so I wanted to bring you some nice stuff. And I'll have the cheaper stuff, the less expensive stuff. It's not cheap. I don't buy cheap. But I am going to have the $2, $3, $4, $5 stuff too, items, so that, you know, if you only want to buy one thing, you certainly can. And then I have this beautiful. And these are glass beads and plastic beads. All of these gold are definitely glass. I'll have to check this out more, but I believe that these are glass. Maybe they're all glass. These orange are plastic. And the pink, I think, are plastic. But all the gold, I believe, are glass. But isn't that pretty? And then I've got the bracelets, too. Like, I got this bracelet because I thought it went with it. Side by side, it doesn't look like it. But it's got the pink and the oranges, and so I thought about lotting this up together, but I don't think I'm going to. But yeah. So there's this bracelet, and then this bracelet with the pretend cat's eye. See that? I got to go through them really quick. And then this one. I don't think you saw that one. Isn't that pretty? And then this one. I got some really nice stuff. And then this one, of course, or did I already show that? I just keep showing this because I love it. I don't want to sell it, but I'm going to. And then this Napier for myself, although somebody in the chat wanted it. I will sell it, but I bought it for myself. See that? And the links are separate. These links come apart. You could tell I love the pieces that I get, you guys. Can you tell I'm like protective like a mother? I guess that's why I'm mama. Yeah, these higher pieces up by the back of the neck, They do show, the wear that I was talking about, but right there. But who's gonna see it? It's in the back. But I love those short necklaces, but I can't pull them off with my fat neck like I'm strangling myself. That is how I feel because look, I mean, I have a larger neck. And part of it, if you notice, this side is larger than this side because I had 5 lymph nodes removed right here about 15 years ago because they told me I had cancer. And so this side of my neck would swell way out here like a robin's chest. You know what I mean? And it just stayed puffed up, just this side, and for like a year and a half. And they, yeah, I use extensions too. I make them, and so that's why this side is poofier than this side. See this side and this side. So I just have to deal with that. But they took 5 lymph nodes out, and this is the same place. They were all swelled up, but they were strangling my esophagus. So if somebody didn't do something really quick, they told me I had cancer for a year and a half, and I didn't have cancer, but they couldn't do fine needle biopsy on the lymph nodes, which they thought were tumors because they were too far up. And I finally went to ear, nose, and throat after a year and a half. And I love him forever. He said, he did some tests and he's like, I don't know what's wrong, but he says one thing's for sure. He goes, you're going to suffocate if we don't figure it out. So what are you doing tomorrow? We're going to open you up. And he cut me open here and he took 5 lymph nodes out that were very, very inflamed and no cancer or anything like that. But a couple years later, my mother got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in her lymph nodes on this side of her neck. So mine was here, hers were here. So who knows, if they hadn't taken those out, it could have turned into cancer. Hi, Jilly. You're going to have to go back and watch from the beginning. I have some awesome jewelry pieces. I hit some new thrift stores today, and I actually paid up. I'm really, really cheap, right? But I paid up for some jewelry pieces, and they're beautiful. So watch from the very beginning. Oh, Misha, I'm fine. Thank you. They had me going to infectious disease doctors because all the other doctors, will, they would tell me, we don't know what to do with you. We can't figure it out. I mean, I went through CAT scans and MRIs, and which totally freaked me out. My husband would have to hold my ankles. I was that freaked out by him because I have extreme anxiety, and it was really, really hard. It was, for a year and a half, I thought, am I going to wake up dead? My husband was terrified. I was terrified. But my husband only missed a few appointments. He went to the majority of the appointments with me. In fact, pretty near all of them. Pretty near went to, all of those appointments. Yeah, it was. And we had small children. So at that time, elongated pieces. Yeah, well, I've got these two, Kim, that are going to go together. They're just the sea beads with the fake pearls. These are going to go together in the auction. And then I've got this. I don't know who has or has not seen this gorgeous Nicole Miller that I picked up. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Watch the looping. See that? In the rhinestones. This is another piece that if this does not sell, is not going to break my heart. When you guys were telling me earlier to have some very inexpensive pieces available and then have some very expensive pieces available, this is going to be like in the middle of those. So This is beautiful. And you could double this up if you could get away with it. Because it does have a clasp. So, but isn't that gorgeous? I thought, I went out of my comfort zone as far as how much I paid for things. And I hope it pays off. I'm going to show you guys something I am going to part with. I don't want to because I absolutely adored her. But it's in my tackle box. And it's in here because I'm not ready to let go of it, but I am going to let go of it. See, you guys, when I talk about I need extenders all the time, I keep chains. Lots of, jewelry that's, cheap or broken. So I can have extenders of all different colors because I have to wear extenders on almost everything. Okay. I almost forgot what I was doing. All right, I'm going to show you this because I am going to part with it. Because I'm never going to wear it. You guys all know what high quality Joan Rivers stuff is, right? All right, what are you laughing at? Oh my gosh, you guys, I just drank 32 ounces of water just with you guys. Or 48.8. All right, I'm going to show you this necklace. And I always wanted a Joan Rivers piece. And I could never afford one. And I found this. And it's gorgeous, but I am going to sell it. It has got some weight to it now. It has got some weight. I'm live. Sorry, the door's not shut. There's my husband. He just got up from a nap. But here's the clasp. Isn't that pretty? And then it's the squeeze clasp. And it comes apart. And then it just goes back in. But it's just beautiful. But you know what? It's going to sit in my... Come on. Yeah, Joan Rivers is quality stuff. It's the same quality as... There you can see it. It's the same quality as fine jewelry. It's just not made out of real gemstones. And she's known for the quality of her pearls. I paid way up for this too, but I bought it for myself. Because, see, it's not like a fake. It's not even like a fake pearl. But I thought, I'll wear this. And then I thought, no, I'm not going to wear it. I'm just not going to wear it. And so I'm going to sell this at my auction too. But my thing is, I always thought it would be too expensive because, yeah, I know. In the front. But then these are going to droop like saggy boobs because it's, unless you want it to look like that. Well, I guess it doesn't. But it's pretty. It's gorgeous. But these sell for like 20 to 25 on eBay. So at least when I last comped them. So, I mean, when you guys were talking about I should have $20, $25 pieces, I mean, this would be one of those. But I don't know anyone who, I saw Joan Rivers today. but it wasn't something I could see myself wearing, and I didn't want to pay the price that they were asking. And it was just, tiny little pieces. She's not, like I'm not going to like just collect. I thought maybe I would, but I think to myself, who's going to pay $25 for this? And would an auction get up to that amount? So this would be something I would want to sell online, I think. What is your guys' opinion on it? I'm thinking this is something that I would sell online. Nope, Julie, I didn't get a haircut. I just curled it. Whenever I wear it down, people think it's cut. I just curled it this morning and put makeup on because I was going out with my friend, my new friend I met last week. No, I didn't see Joan Rivers. Although we were talking about spirits earlier, no, I did not see Joan Rivers, but I have seen spirits before. So, okay. So as far as auction, since this chat is primarily auction related, who would like to see this in an auction? Yeah, Misha, I do too. My computer got hacked earlier and I had to shut down, which is why I have 57 lives for today. Debbie, you'd like to see this in an auction? But, is it something you're going to pay up for? Who would want to see this in an auction, and who would want to pay what it's going for on eBay? If I sold it for 20 or 25 on eBay, okay, plus shipping, who's gonna want during one of my auctions? I don't think it would sell for that. Hi, Pam. Right. See, this is a very specific buyer. So, exactly, Misha. This is something that has to go on eBay. Absolutely. Like those jade earrings I sold last week. I should have put those on eBay or on Poshmark. But I'm really glad that Thelma got them. So, yeah, I could start it at 25, Jill, but I doubt that it would go, and I don't want to seem greedy. This is a very specific market, and it's mostly people that have owned Joan Rivers and know the quality of it. Yeah. It's just, her stuff is just, this is the first piece of Joan Rivers that I've actually held. And then the one I found today, I wasn't happy with it, and they wanted way too much money for it as far as the way it looked, and I didn't want to buy it just to have the piece. So that's why I didn't. But yeah, so I think I'm going to list this on eBay. This will be auctioned for sure. I'm in love with it. This will be auctioned for sure. Coming up for spring. I just love these colors. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. And that took long enough. And how many attempts did it take? And these, of course. I'd probably do better with these on eBay too. But I'm going to put these in my auction. If you guys think that these are, if you think, like I'm feeling them. I can feel the weight of them. I can see the quality of them. But if you're looking at this and you can tell that, put a 1 in chat. I'm just curious. This whole live has been experimental and information getting, for me as far as different subjects. If you think, online like this looks like quality, Yeah, I know I can do both. I mean, does it look cheap or does it look like it's super good quality? Because it's super good quality. You know, all of the jewelry that I sold in all my auctions, I did all that work and then had to take them down. Thank you, Pammy. Oh, she bought some from April. I don't know if she would have. I think I see Kimmy more as a single strand pearl girl. Pam, did you see in the last live that you guys did when you were with Todd? And I put it in a couple times and he's never commented. Um, uh, what's your boyfriend's name? I want to say like Jake or Ryan, but Jake Ryan from 16 Candles. Pam, what's his first name? Yeah, Anamora, they are. Pammy. Pam from Thrift Mine. I've been putting in the chat that I will give him $5. Ryan, okay, that's what I thought. Jake Ryan is a character from 16 Candles way before your time. I keep putting in there that I'll give Ryan $5 if he lets me brush out his hair. You think he would ever let me do that? He has just such long and curly hair, and my daughter would never let me brush her hair out or anything like that. And yours, I'd get a brush through in no time. But I could just sit and work on his, as long as it's clean, sit and just work on his and get it all nice and pretty, and then run my fingers through it and then put it in a ponytail. Oh, he calls us Shane. Yeah, he does call him Shane. If we ever met, you think he'd let me do that? He said he looks like a Shane. I like to brush women's hair too. It's not just men. But I have a thing about hair that's not brushed. If I see somebody's hair that's kind of scraggly, like Ryan's is, it's, like curly and it looks like it could be brushed, I want to brush it. Wasn't watching the chat because he had your phone, but he's very picky about his hair, but I bet we could get him to let you. You know what? That's okay. I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. It's just something I would like to do. You could line up 20 people, and if they had long hair, I would brush their hair. Male, female, dogs, chimpanzees, I don't care. I will brush your hair. But it's like tangled jewelry. I like to untangle jewelry. And every tangled jewelry lot I bid um, Goodwill shopgoodwill.com, I always get outbid on. It's like with hair, getting like those little tangles out and making it perfect and smooth and shiny. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the challenge or I don't know. Ooh, you know what you should put in it when it's wet? Pam, put in Frizz Ease. I can even send you a bottle because I'm never going to use it again. It's almost like a silicone gel almost, and it works wonders on curls. But you can buy it in a grocery store for like $5. You don't need me to send it to you, but yeah, an accomplishment. There you go, and it's fun. But yeah, he should put that in his hair, and his curls will be really soft and yeah. But he's got nice hair, but you do too. And I don't care what you say about your ripped off eyebrows. You rock those eyebrows, Pammy. Oh, I'll teach you my ways, Pammy. Mama will teach you her ways. But geez, you guys, seems like there was one more thing I was going to talk to you guys about, but now I don't remember what it was, but it doesn't really matter because I forget everything. But I've been working my butt off. I have been listing. I've got tons of drafts. In fact, I've got drafts that I did yesterday that I just need to put the final touches on and get those up. So then I'll have listings up today. And I already sent my packages out earlier when I was out. I have not decided when the auction is yet, Misha. Pam, I'm going to have Pam from Thrift Mine. I want to call you Pammy. Is that okay? Pammie? Pammy? Is it okay if I call you Pammy? I always have to put an IE at the end of everyone's name. Like Jill is Jilly. Well, I don't do it to Anamora because I sing her. Anamora. Your eyebrows were on fleek. Yeah, they're beautiful. I know back in the 80s, the thinner eyebrow was, the way to go and everything. And there are some women that still sport the thinner eyebrows. It does not look good on them, but you rock them. They look great on you. And let's face it, if you don't have any other option anyway, what's the difference? Like my eyebrows, there's a picture on Instagram where I took all of this halfway off and I had thinner eyebrows and they never grew back here. And that's why I'm kind of letting them go bush because right now, see this little spot right here? This will never grow back again. And I'm hoping it grows back because I used to have really nice, like, doot eyebrows. And I ruined them. All right, you guys. As soon as I hang up with you, I'm going to remember what it was that I was going to tell you. But I'm going to get with Deb. Jeez. I'm going to get with Deb, who's going to help me with my auction. And, oh, I know what it was I was going to tell you. Number one, you guys have talked me into it. I'm going to do weekly auctions. If you want me to do weekly auctions, put 1 in the chat. If you want me to do weekly auctions, put 1 in the chat. I don't see any ones. Good. Every other week. I'm surprised you guys wanted me to keep doing them. Oh my gosh, here come the ones. So I won a great big lot of really nice pieces. See, there's only 2 ones. Okay. More. I won a lot last night. I spent over $50. Over $50 on this lot. But it's got some nice pieces. There's not a lot of pieces in it, but it's got some nice pieces in it. Oh, thank you, Leticia. I've never done online auctions before. Yeah, some really pretty pieces, and some little goodies and stuff. So I've got that lot coming. And then I won a small, it had about 20 pieces in it, and it was a cheaper, nobody had bid on it, and I won that auction. And the same seller had another auction. I mean, it had beautiful pieces were in this lot, or I wouldn't have even bid on it. She had another auction that was starting at 99 cents that nobody had bid on. I bid the 99 cents on it, and then it had the $8 shipping, and I won them both, and I had already paid for the one, and I emailed her and I said, well, the second lot I purchased from you too, do you combine shipping? She said, yes, I'll figure out what it is. What she did is she sends it priority. So she already boxed up the first lot of jewelry, in a probably a small priority or whatever, I don't know. And I asked her, I said, what do I owe you for the second? And she says, I wasn't worried about it. It was only 99 cents. The shipping would have been the same. I fit it all into the one box. You're good. And I sent you some freebies. And I emailed her back. I messaged her back. I said, well, that whole second lot was a freebie. And she's like, well, I sent you some freebies on top of that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And so I will most likely, provided the pieces are good quality and everything. I'll probably do a haul on those when I open them. So I got a heck of a deal. So for like $12, I got 2 lots of jewelry plus the expensive one that I bought. So yeah, and the ones I'm trying to get off of Shop Goodwill, because if I'm going to do this every week like you guys want me to, I need to have the inventory. So all right, guys, I'm officially committing to a weekly auction. Okay, guys. Okay. That's going to be... It's going to keep me on my toes. All right, guys. I'm doing it for you. And if they don't work, it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. And then I'll just go back to doing them every 2 weeks. I thought my first auction was just going to be a one-off, and that was it. As coffee trickles, it's my coffee from this morning. It's still warm. Oh, Pammy, thank you so much. I appreciate that, baby. You don't know how, when I watch you and Ryan, how much happiness you two bring me. I mean, all of my lovelies bring me happiness in their own way, shape, and form. Many of them are very good friends now, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all of you, and I love all of you. And I wish every one of you would put content out so that I could see your beautiful faces and hear your voices. My heart hears your voice and sees your face when you're in the chat, but I don't know if it's accurate. So I wish everyone would do some type of content, or at least video chat me, Aw, it's true, Pam. This group of people that we have, Bethy, Kimmy, see, there's the IE again, Bethy, Kimmy, myself, Toddy, Jilly, Leticia, yourself, Pam, Rebecca, Anna Mora. We all run in the same circles. Misha, we all run in the same circles. And yeah, I think so too, Misha. We're all family, and we all run in our own certain circles, outside of our family, but we all come together as a family. If you ever notice, Pammy, it's a lot of the same people in the chats, and it's because we're family, because we love each other, and because we care about each other, and that's so important to me. You guys, if you didn't care about me, you wouldn't show up and listen to me ramble and forget what I'm talking about and say the same thing over and over and over again, or sit and play with the same, bracelet. You guys just, yeah, Google Hangouts for sure. you tolerate me well, you guys. And I thank you for that. And I love every one of you. And I tell you guys that all the time. And for those of you who I'll actually speak to on the phone, which is many of you, um, every time before I hang up the phone, and I do it with Todd too, every time, what do I say? Yeah, my friends are on YouTube too, Misha. What do I say every time before I hang up the phone? I love you. All right, baby, I'll talk to you later. I love you. Well, Misha, we can FaceTime anytime you want. What country are you in? Are you in Australia? Because I FaceTime with a chick in Australia. She's got a kick butt eBay store. What country are you in, Misha? What country are you in? Oh, out in the country. That wasn't for you. That was back for me. You're in Texas. Okay. Well, some people are out of the country. Like I've got people that are in Australia. I have friends in Australia, but I have people that I've never personally met, but I face chatted with them a lot. And they're in Australia. So, like I say, I love all my people. And I try and get to know all my people. And I have a lot of their phone numbers, and a lot of them have my phone numbers. So, at any rate, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I was just going to tell you about the jewelry hauls that I got. So now that I'm committed to doing weekly auctions, I'm going to have to keep getting the jewelry. This is what I'm going to do. Once Deb and I decide, now you know what? Deb is Debbie, right? Her name is Debbie, Debi, but I call her Deb. Maybe because I used to have a really good friend named Debbie that I called Deb. But I add an IE to everybody else's name, Jill E. But Debbie, who already has an I on the end of it, I call her Deb. Isn't that odd? Okay, well, off track. Um, I'm going to have, because I have all these display pieces, right? So I'm going to have all the jewelry set up on the table here. And then that's going to be my screenshot for the YouTube. And then when I set up the future event in YouTube, that'll be the screenshot, will be the items that I'm going to have. And then you can screenshot it and blow it up or whatever. And once I've set the auction and the pieces are here, then they're set for the auction. They can't be purchased. But like when I'm doing hauls and stuff like that, um, stuff's always up for grabs. So, but once it hits the picture, then I have to wait for the auction. But so that's what I'll do then. Once a week, just got to figure out what day. I need somebody that is willing to commit to helping me on that day. Like, I don't want to say every auction, or because I want to have this auction the same day, the same time every week. I want to do it same day, same time. Maybe that would be Deb. I know that Destiny helped me the first time. I think she was a little overwhelmed with it. Maybe not. But she's got so much going on. I don't want to ask that of her. And, Casey's really busy. So, maybe Deb is willing to do it. Like I said, I like to, reward who helps me usually with jewelry pieces and stuff like that, or, whatever, pick something in my store, or, whatever. But, oh, Jill, I appreciate that. You know what? As much as I love you, Jill, I think that you would get overwhelmed. I really, really do, because you and I are so much alike. I think that it would be too overwhelming. Because I know it would be too overwhelming for me to do it by myself. But I'd rather buy jewelry from you, Jill, than that. Yeah, maybe we could have a duo. Maybe. Misha, Dia is so busy, and she's got her own things. I always look at Dia with auctions as up here. I'm doing my own thing, and I vision myself down here, because I'm just starting doing these things. And even though I had 172 people at my last one, that was great, phenomenal. I still think of myself in a different class than Dia, and I would hate to ask Dia to help me, because any piece of jewelry I feel like I could offer her as repayment, she's got 10 times higher quality stuff, because Dia gets the good stuff, like Thelma. The quality. Look, I'm kind of like Cruella DeVille with my little black, with my white. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like Dia's in a higher class than I am. Not, as a person or anything like that, but the quality of pieces that she wears and sells and whatnot is just in a different league. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get with Deb, and I'm going to read some messages because my phone's been bling bling. Not, I can see it going off. But thank you so much. Oh my God, 2 hours and 23 minutes. You guys must really love me to stay with me so long, and for so many attempts. I'm so sorry that my computer got hacked, or a spirit got it. I don't know which one. All right. Oh, I love you too, Jilly. I love you so much. Kimmy. All right, you guys. I have a feeling I have some phone calls to return, and no, I'm not going to say it. Another time. All right, you guys. Pammy, if you want my phone number, go ahead and direct message me, baby, and I'll get you that number, okay? And then I need to have you and Ryan on one day too. We'll do that later this week or next week, okay? But I got to figure out first what day and time we're going to be doing our auctions and stuff like that. So, all right. Until then, mwah, I love you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity, because I am really loving the jewelry. I really, really, I do. I gotta say, it's a healthy habit. it's a healthy habit to have, and it will enable me to stay home. And at first, I thought the first couple auctions I did, you guys were buying out of charity, that you were buying the pieces just to help me out, or because you loved me. Oh, good, Pammy. And I still think some of you did, but y'all want it every week, then we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. I thank the Lord all the time for every single one of you guys. I do. Because Lord knows I've had a rough year, a rough 9 months, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yes, thank you, Anna Mora. Hit the thumbs up, please. And if you want to get a notification or not get a notification the next time I'm live or put up a video, which I'm working on, hit the ding-a-lingy bell so that you can get notified or not notified next time I'm on. All right, guys. Pam, you can email me or you can go to my Instagram. My Instagram is hipflippinmama. Or my email is hipflippinmama@yahoo.com. Either one. So, or you can leave a comment below here. Well, that would, that wouldn't really work. Yeah, just email hipflippinmamma at yahoo.com, and you can email me your phone number and whatnot, and then I will give you a call. Anybody who wants me to have their phone number, I love having everybody's phone number. You can all email me at hitflippinmama@yahoo.com and give me your phone number, because I love to have your guys' phone number. And then I love to call you up, and then you're like, Mama! And I'm like, hi, baby. Because this whole texting thing back and forth with my arthritis, I'd rather talk on the phone. So, all right, guys. Gotta clean up my mess, and I gotta get all my drafts listed. So, oh, Kimmy, I like phone convos with you too. I love you too. See, Kim and I are really close, and probably 6 weeks ago we didn't know each other. I knew of her because I'd watched her YouTube before when she was Life of Kim or Life of Kimberly. Oh, thank you, Misha. But I keep saying then I found out that she was borderline hoarderish now from Destiny, Shamrock Pixie, and I'm like, yes, I've watched her before, and I was like, boom, subscribe, and then I was like, boom, calling her up. Give me your phone number. Calling her up. Yeah, that's the kind of relationships I like to have with people. I know that I'm just under 500, viewers and followers, but the ones that show up and the ones that interact with me, and if you don't, that's fine. If you just want to come and watch my craziness and laugh, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm happy to entertain you. I'm just being myself. Oh, Misha, I wish my energy was amazing. I wish I had the energy I used to have. Yes, Kim, we are like soul sisters. That's what I call you. And in fact, in the jewelry, in the invoice I sent Kimmy for her jewelry, I typed out soul sister. Or what did I do? The Moulin Rouge song. No, sister, soul sister, gotta get that. No, whatever it was. Because we're like soul sisters. So yeah, I like to get close with people. Like Leticia, I threw that online slumber party for her that men actually, well, we had men in the slumber party because Casey was there, but we had men, like manly men in that, watching that slumber party that like hit me up the next day in like the guy chats. Oh, I was watching your slumber party. What? Yep. And Amora, I've talked to you on the phone. Jilly, I've talked to you on the phone. We message all the time. I mean, I just, I love you guys. And I don't just say, thanks for coming, you guys. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And I appreciate you. I really do. I say those things and I say I love you, but and from those of you, many of you that are in this chat right now know, because you've talked to me on the phone. You've had that one-on-one with me, and I mean it when I say that's what I like to have. That's what I like to have with my regulars, but with my diehards. You guys are all my friends. I don't know, Misha, if Cindy Loves Jewelry would have the time or would want to commit to doing it once a week, because I know she does them too. And, she has auctions too. And I'm more than welcome to help anybody who wants to have an auction. Like Jilly, if you wanted to do one yourself, I know you were on Roland Roland Picker's auction. If you wanted to have one yourself on your channel, I'm more than happy to help you. I would be more than happy to help you. We just have to fit time-wise into the schedule. I know I'm home now, but my husband has a certain schedule because he gets up at 3 a.m. every night. Every morning he's up at 3 a.m. So sometimes he goes to bed at 6, 7 o'clock at night. Like he just took a nap. He just got up from a nap. Stop saying that. So he'll probably be up late tonight, but normally, I wouldn't be able to do lives at night. So if you're having an auction at night, that's going to be a little harder for me to help with. So it just would depend, but I'm happy to help anybody. I'm just looking for questions or something I might have missed, you guys. And Jilly, you like when I sing Anamora. I don't know why I feel the need to do that. I really want to sing it opera. Anamora. That's not opera, but if I did opera, my husband would kill me. Sometimes I'll be in here working, singing, and he's like, Cal, I'm trying to watch TV. Can you shut up? No, he doesn't say shut up. He's like, can you be quiet? All right, guys. I know I've said this before, but I really mean it this time. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Love you.